हेलो एवरीवन व्हाट्स अप एवरीवन वेलकम टू पार्ट 15। तो हम जो है हाईलैंड में आ गए हैं एन सोलोमन से बात करेंगे।
Revelio.
यहाँ पे हमको नहीं पता था लेकिन मेरे को लगा दो ही चीज़ है, हॉग्समीड और हॉगवर्ट्स, बट हमको हाईलैंड भी मिल गया है। तो हमारे पास 3 लोकेशन है एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए। तो चलिए चलते हैं इसके डैड सोलोमन से बात करने। सोलोमन।
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
Surely there's something.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
ये खुद भी stubborn है.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to
Revelio.
bear.
This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things. That was rude, but I accept it. Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still on food, but you know what I mean. If you're feeling better, Sebastian. Apple a day. Keep mission away. Oh, कहाँ है वो pot? Okay. अब इससे बात करेंगे. सारी चीज़ें कलेक्ट कर लिया. अभी स्टोरी फॉरवर्ड. And
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio.
दोनों के दोनों। ओह माय गॉड, आंखों पे आता है। ओके
Why will you
सेबेस्टियन।
not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
बीच में वॉक करें हम, और अगर लैंड पे भाग रहे। ओ बाप रे,
It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead
क्या
wizard
हुआ?
in my book.
भाग रहे।
Next time I see Pig or that stupid, I'll give them what they deserve.
Steal the lot, 12 feet.
Someone's here. Why don't you come up here and fight me? You are postponing the inevitable. Are you fighting
Incendio.
I will have
You've made your last mistake. Fight about what's the Let's get this over with. Cover up why he's coming back this way. You don't know who you're playing with! How childish!
Incendio.
Put me down at once!
Incendio.
I won't rest. How nice. I'm a goblin, not a toy! You're boning the inevitable!
Descendo. Incendio.
Represent for me?
Put me down!
Incendio. Revelio.
Confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
No problem. मैं लड़ चुका हूं इन लोगों से पहले. मेरे पास हीलिंग पावर अभी 14 बचा हुआ है. और coins तो नहीं है. Okay, Sebastian, tell me.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They'll kill for no reason.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
States for clue. Okay. Yes,
Always
one
armed
clue.
and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Another clue.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here.
Revelio.
Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Hogwarts professor lived here. Interesting.
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth
Revelio.
taking a closer look at the house itself.
कितने हैं? क्लू इतने
This
क्लू?
well looks familiar. Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the Keepers.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Correct.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Confringo!
डिल्यूजन चार्म या कुछ था ना, कुर्सी ब्लॉक कर, कुर्सी तोड़ता था वो, ये नहीं। ये है डिपैरो, ये है लूवस।
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Lumos.
It's my second week in the cup. More arrive each day. The Muggles doctor, even some of our own heals, are doing all over that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The one who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their losses. A fever may pass the skin, may mend and scar, but devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child could be bare into long. I begin to think that others are wrong. I have a power of helping the soul. It seems I are able not to find them and would be rid of.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Lumos.
Reparo.
Lumos. Accio.
Essential. तो वो कहाँ गया?
Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Lumos. Confringo.
वो चाम भूल गया हूँ मैं। R1
Levioso. Descendo.
चाम के कुछ है क्या? होल्ड टू असाइन। ये फाइटिंग के लिए है, ये भी फाइटिंग के लिए है, ये नहीं, ये नहीं। फिलिपिंडो, डिसेंडो, डिपू, ओके नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये हो सकता है। इसको यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी तक।
Expelliarmus. Reparo. Accio.
Lumos. Descendo.
Someone piled it for no reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Why bother blocking a stairwell? There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the undercroft.
तो अब जो है
Confringo. Revelio.
Okay.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's go. Undercroft.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's...
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
यहाँ से यहाँ जा रहे हैं. What does
Anything
it
helpful
mean?
in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
सेबेस्टियन ने को यहाँ लेके आया था पहले। ये सब टाउन रहेंगे।
Revelio.
यहाँ पे पकड़ लेता मेरे को ना। ओके।
Revelio.
इसको मैंने हेल्प नहीं करा अभी तक।
Faces. I'll just die.
लेवल 2। Check fatigue. Okay. सरोना ने बुलाया है। पेपरी, तासिया, प्रोफेसर एस्ट्रोलॉजी, ओनाई, प्रोफेसर मीट विद डीक। डीक का पोस्ट आया है क्या? उसको कहाँ मिलूँगा मैं? उसको मिलूँगा मैं अपने वहाँ पे, क्या बोलते हैं, कौन सा लोकेशन है वो? रिक्वायरमेंट, रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट, सीक्रेट रूम, रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट, ट्रैवल।
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Dee can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
तो ये
Come along then.
बैग मेरे को हेल्प करेगी बीस्ट को बैग के अंदर डालने के लिए.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
आता हूँ मैं. मेरे को थोड़े बहुत है ना ये सब चीज़ें करनी है. Okay. बस दो आइटम है वो जाननी है मुझे.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
सारी एक साथ करके दे दिया मुझे. टोटल 24 रख सकता हूँ और मेरे पास 16 गियर है तो enough है I guess. 40 ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है. ये मेरा लेवल अप करके दे दिया 54 का. अब जो हूँ मैं 42 का हूँ. Look, नहीं gloves. Okay. Broom. वो अपग्रेड करके दिया था ना मुझे. इन्वेंटरी आगे समझेंगे क्या है. Quest. जितना एक्सप्लोर करेंगे उतना नया चीज़ें पता चलेगा.
Revelio. Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
Revelio.
चलो हो गया. Where is Professor Deek? I'm ready.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the pottle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Revelio.
यहाँ पे बीस्ट आएगा. बीस्ट का अंदर ले लेंगे.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio.
This place has seen better days.
उड़ने वाला बीज पकड़ना है, मतलब वो हमारे को अभी दूसरा क्या बोलते हैं वो मिलने वाला है अभी। तो अगले एपिसोड में हम लोग वो उड़ाने वाले हैं शायद से।
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Okay.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Okay.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
लेवियोसो जो है वो ये है नहीं, हाँ
Revelio.
Levioso.
No, you don't. I'll look after you.
Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
दो पकड़ा मैंने।
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
चुटकी मारता और भूल जाता है।
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
ओहो, रात तक रुकना है अभी।
Revelio. Revelio.
कोई उड़ रहा है। तो यहाँ पे वेट करना ही है, तो मैं एपिसोड वैसे भी ख़त्म कर देता क्योंकि 1 घंटा ऑलमोस्ट हो ही गया है। तो हमारा जो है 1-1 घंटे के हिसाब से मैं एपिसोड लाता हूँ, आपको पता है। तो सी यू गाइस द नेक्स्ट वीडियो, टिल देन बाय बाय। लाइक कमेंट एंड सब्सक्राइब। और मेरी सीरीज़ तो अब चालू ही है, कोई ना कोई नई गेम आती रहेंगी, तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लेना बैड आइडिया नहीं है, क्योंकि पैसे तो लगते ही नहीं है।
Revelio.
तो सब्सक्राइब कर लो, मैं को मोटिवेशन मिलता रहेगा और वीडियोस लाते रहो। ऑलराइट, सो टाटा एंड बाय बाय।